All right, today we're going to take a look at one of the activities from the Geometry Math for Fun activity set. So I've provided you with a free sample set of activities. It includes this one. If you have the complete set, we are doing activity 5 today. So it talks about making a compass. And to start with, this is an example of what a compass is. It's used for drawing circles. But we're going to take a look today at creating our own and using it to just have fun drawing some circle art and also learning some geometry vocabulary as we go. So the basic idea with a compass, if you have one like this, is that you can take the point of it, set it in the middle somewhere, and then draw a circle by spinning the pencil around the center point. Okay, but we're going to do that with our own materials. And all you'll need is, I'd recommend some kind of Play-Doh or clay, a chopstick or skewer, some kind of stick, a pencil, and then a rubber band or string. So we're going to start by making a ball of the Play-Doh, taking your chopstick and sticking it in the middle. That way it kind of stands up by itself there. And then the easiest way to do it is use a rubber band, put it around the pencil and the chopstick. And then our first geometry vocabulary term is that you need to hold the pencil and the chopstick parallel to each other. Okay, if you hold them so they're not parallel, then your radius is going to change. We'll talk about that in a minute. So the basic idea is keep the pencil parallel to the chopstick. The straighter it is, the better your circle will be. And you just rotate all the way around until you have more or less a perfect circle. Change the size of the circle by doubling up the rubber band or getting a different size rubber band. You can also use a piece of string and just tie it around the two of them as you go. The basic idea is just make sure that you're always holding the pencil at the same distance. So that brings us to our geometry terminology here. So this distance from the center where the chopstick is to as far as the pencil will stretch with the rubber band, this distance is called the radius. And a circle is defined by a constant radius, constant distance from the center to the edge of the circle. Now if you take that radius and go all the way across the circle, do you guys know what that is called? That's called a circumference. Just kidding. That's called a diameter. Sorry, I don't have the best editing tools here, so I can't delete that. Then if we go all the way around the circle, that one is called the circumference. Okay? And then the last one I want to show you is, what if you take kind of a piece of pizza here? So if we were to take two radii, that's two radiuses, it looks like a triangle, but since it's a circle, the edge is not perfectly flat, it's kind of rounded there. So the name for this triangle looking thing in a circle is called a sector. Okay, now let's have a little bit of fun with this. Okay, so you can draw your three circles however you want to draw them. I recommend getting a box of crayons and coloring them in. This is what I did as an example here. So I have 3 different size circles just randomly overlapping. Then you can kind of have fun with coloring in the different regions. And then I would make a chart out of this. I'd recommend doing this. So draw in a diameter that cuts through the center of the entire circle. And then on a different part, show a radius. So a radius is any line segment that goes from the center out to the edge. So there's another geometry term. You have your line segment is a short part of a line. And then a sector is formed by 2 radii. And then the complete part of it is called a sector. If you wanted to, you could label that this is half of a circle. Okay, and then the other term I don't have on here is parallel. So it's important to keep the pencil and the chopstick parallel. They have the same slope. There's the same distance between them. And then the last, just completely for fun thing, if you want to take this more into the art realm, is if you guys have seen Zentangles before. Zentangles are kind of a really fancy doodling art form. So a book like this, you can get them at the library or check them out on Amazon. Will give you all kinds of ideas for filling in different patterns in the different sections of your circles. And you can make some really fun designs that way. So if anybody does that, please share your pictures. We'd love to see your circle art over here. So just to wrap this up, this is one activity, activity 5 from your geometry unit on the Math for Fun activity set. So you have 24 of these activities. You can go through and do one a day. This is one of the longer ones, and you can extend it as much as you want, but usually they take 1 up to about 10 minutes. It gives you a lot of introductions to geometry terminology. Every single activity has differentiated levels, so there's a simple level and a more complex level. So you can do this from a kindergarten all the way up through high school approach. And if you guys have any questions, leave comments. Please share your pictures. I'd love to see what you make with this. And I'll be coming on for more quick tutorials on more of the activities there. So I'll drop a link below and you can pick up your free sample set of this. And it includes a link to the full set if you'd like. And I also have a discount if you'd just like to purchase the complete year and get a new activity set each month. They're each built around a different theme. So we're starting with geometry. All right, thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing what you guys make.